Thank you. Well, I extend my greetings to all attendees in person and remote, and congratulations to my fellow honorees, to Natasha, to Cayman, and Sandra. The YWCA has truly brought us into a very, very good company. Some of you may know that I spent a lot of years as a photographer, and one of my first assignments when I first moved here, that was in 2004 with Robin Washington. One of the first things that I did was the 2005 Women of Distinction portrait. That year was Mary Van Evera, Bev Harries, and Deanna Finnefrock. And I would go on to make 6 more group portraits of distinguished women with lifetimes of service to this community. I did 21 people in all, including Tina Welsh, Gail Schoenfelder, Angie Miller, Leanne Littlewolf, and Sharon Witherspoon. And I also made portraits of young women beginning their journeys to becoming the leaders that they are today, from Sterling Harris to Elizabeth Olsen and Jody Broadwell. And I had the great privilege of mentoring one recently recognized emerging leader, Portia Klein. So our predecessor women of distinction modeled the leadership based on fostering connectedness and community. And I swear I wrote this before I got here, and I keep hearing the same themes from Shaquana and Sandra. And I feel like, you know, somebody was speaking to all of us today. So it is an honor and responsibility to follow in the footsteps of the women who have preceded us in this great honor, to build on the foundations that they laid down for us, and to continue making pathways for the ones who are following in their turn behind us. So if I have succeeded in running a thriving tax site, in safeguarding Clayton Jackson McGee's scholarship with a permanent endowment, and getting the CJM concert staged right before the world shut down last year, you know, it was because I had help. I had so much help. All right, I had so much help, you know, from Josh Airy, who premiered Rudy Perot's just stunning Centennial Trio last year. So much help from Sam Marks and the Duluth Civic Orchestra. It was just so much help from every organization, every musical organization in Duluth, from the tax site volunteers who've inspired me every day with their dedication to the community, CJM's board and staff like Sherry Foster, Lynn Gert, and Jordan Moses, and so many donors, musicians. I don't know how I could have done this with everybody behind me. So this award honors every single person who put hand, mind, heart, voice, and instrument into projects that I had the joy of guiding to their fruition. Our community has a wealth of talent and resources in place, wealth and talent that we can put in service of justice, mercy, and kindness. So the individuals who connect with each other multiply each other's strengths. I've seen the damage that isolation can do to a person's health, whether it's physical or mental. I've also seen the wonder of a team coalescing to accomplish more than any single one of us could have done or imagined alone. So it may seem that the Twin Ports of PETA Collective almost came out of nowhere. Within the last 6 months, we formed Duluth's first Asian American advocacy organization. We protested the rising tide of pandemic-fueled anti-Asian hate. We stood up beside our BIPOC sisters and brothers for racial justice. We raised awareness that we as Asian, Pacific Islander, and Desi Americans have long, long history here in the United States. We contribute and we belong here. Our talents and strengths are here to build a community where all have enough to live in dignity and all help to weave its fabric and play its music. TPAC formed quickly and effectively because we built on trust and friendship that we developed over 15 years of potlucks where we shared Pan-Asian food and friendship and conversation. We come from many fields, from education, business, social services, healthcare, the arts, journalism. And we found energy in the amazing way we do just what connectedness enables us to do. We multiply each other's strengths. To illustrate our roles in the Twin Ports, the Duluth Art Institute, thank you, Christina, has invited TPAC to organize a 3-month-long exhibit about the local Apita community. We will install this group show, Like Me, Like You, in the John Steffel Balcony Gallery of the Historic Depot this December, and will hold the opening reception in January of 2022. We look forward to sharing the artworks with you, which are our stories in film, in podcast, photography, poetry, and sculpture. And we thank the state of Minnesota for its grant support. So again, I thank you for this award. It honors so many more besides myself. I look forward to continuing this work with our next generation of leaders. And as President Obama said, I look forward to doing this in all the days that remain to me. Thank you.